Good afternoon, I'm Mark Thornhill in the WFF 48 Newsroom, where we're trying something a little different now. Starting tonight, we'll be having some Facebook chats. I'll have a chance to talk to you about anything you want to talk about, including, of course, some of the stories we air here on WFF 48. Some food for thought, some of the stories we're working on tonight that you may want to talk about. First of all, the weather. We're looking at old man winter actually coming back, I guess, a blast of winter for sure, with freezing temperatures tonight and really getting cold tomorrow night. We're going to talk about how to winterize your home, how to get ready, how to prevent fires from taking place. It happens so often every winter. You have that fire danger, so we'll talk about that. If you're like me, you wonder where fall went. We had summer and then 2 weeks of fall, and here we go right into winter. It seems like that's the way it is this time of year, so we can talk about the weather. Easy one there. School uniforms in the news as well. Trango went out to Chapman Middle School in Huntsville, where they've had school uniforms for 2 years now, but the Huntsville City School System is still batting around the idea of implementing this system-wide, and they actually conducted a survey, and they're going to release the results of that survey on what people in this area, in this school system in Huntsville, think about the idea of going to uniforms. Wonder what you might think about it in your school system, or maybe you wore uniforms as a child growing up in your school system. Do you like the idea? Is it a good idea? Also, some big news coming out of sports, breaking news, in fact, only on WFF 40 News. Our sports director, Scott Tyson, has uncovered that we are going to be having another indoor football team here. Of course, the Vipers left after their season ended in the spring. According to Scott's sources, we're going to have a new team in the Southern Indoor Football League called the Alabama Hammers, playing a 12-game schedule starting in March. The official announcement doesn't come until next week, but Scott will have all of the details he's been able to uncover so far on that coming up on this evening's newscasts. A lot of times you say we don't do good stories, some good news stories, and a big good news story for a local high school cheerleader, a Bob Jones high school cheerleader. Marcy Smith, an 18-year-old senior, is actually a cover girl right now. She's on the cover of the national magazine called American Cheerleader. She's a model student, a role model, great, very active in the community. Eric Salmon, our reporter, who you may not know this, was actually a cheerleader himself at Western Kentucky back in the day, is going to do a little spotlight story on Marcy Smith, and that's going to air tonight at 10 o'clock. If you know Marcy, a number of you are already commented on our Facebook page about Marcy, about how proud you are of her. We can talk more about her, what sort of a young lady she is, and how this really shows favorably for students in high school these days, with so much negative news coming out of schools these days. We're proud of her. I'm new to Facebook. We're going to be doing this chat on Facebook. I had to have my son and his girlfriend help me set up a Facebook page after I was shamed into this by my coworkers. And one of the things they told me was be very careful what you write on Facebook. And the timing is great on this because Elizabeth Gentle has actually put together a special assignment looking into the problem of how internet actually can bust up marriages. If you've had problems with your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, relatives over things that you posted on Facebook, then you know. And I'd love to hear your stories if you know the dangers of posting on Facebook and dealing with Facebook. That's another thing we can talk about tonight in our chat. We will have a short version of that story at 5 o'clock. The story itself will air tonight at 10 o'clock. You really want to tune in for that as well. Want you to join me tonight from 8 to 8:30. We'll have a chat on our Facebook page. It's on the main page there, left-hand side down near the bottom. And also look forward to seeing you on our newscast tonight at 5, 6, and 10. In the meantime, I'm Mark Thornhill in the WFF 40 Newsroom. Have a great day.